So good evening guys. For today's video, we're gonna make our activity 2 in our data mining subject, which is we are tasked to perform an activity using Jupyter's notebook by applying a hierarchical clustering use the sample database datasets below. So we're tasked to make a single linkages and make at least 4 thresholds according to the given datasets. So let's start. So first, I gotta open this folder, which this folder is serves as my database for my Jupyter's notebook, and I will type cmd. Then after I type cmd, we're gonna open our Jupyter notebook by typing Jupyter notebook. Then we'll wait until it redirects us in our browser, which is the homepage of our Jupyter application. Then here I gotta make new folder, and I will name it should we name it data mining activity. So I'm gonna open this folder and I'm gonna upload the CSV I downloaded earlier, which is this Netflix movies and TV shows clustering. So open this, click this one, right click, then new notebook, then just click select. So here in our Jupyter notebook, we're gonna first import pandas as PD. Then up, and then we're gonna run this by clicking the shortcut key, which is the shift enter. Next is to import numpy as PD, as np, I mean numpy as np, and then shift enter again, and then import matplotlib dot pyplots as plt, and then shift enter. So for those who are asking what are these kind of codes or commands, so pandas, numpy, and matplotlib is where I get ready my meanings here. So I'm gonna go in short. So PD or the pandas is a data manipulation in Python, and the NP is for numerical operations, and the PLT is the data visualization or the matplotlib. So in pandas, it is used to manipulate data in your data sets, and then the numpy is to operate the numerical values in your data sets, and this data visualization or the matplotlib library is used to visualize or to make graphs or anything about your data sets. So let's go back to our notebook, and then we're gonna type df or the data frame equals pd dot read underscore csv, then open and close parentheses, mark, and then we're gonna type here the csv that we no. Okay, again we're gonna click something, so equals pd dot read underscore csv, open and close parentheses, and then the name of our csv that we downloaded earlier and we upload in our notebook, which is the Netflix underscore movies underscore and underscore TV underscore shows underscore clustering that CSV. I think it's the right file name. Wait, let me check. I'm sure Netflix, movies and TV shows clustering. So yeah, this one. Then we're gonna run this one. We're gonna type shift enter, and here we're gonna make our data or variable for our data set, or a variable that holds all our the data set. So we're gonna name it x equals df dot ilook, then colon comma 3 colon, then we're gonna run this, and then we're gonna input df, where we're gonna show or print the data frame inside this CSV. So it's gonna run this one, and then here is all our data sets inside the CSV that we put inside this variable name x. So after we put or we input our data frame, so let's import skyp dot cluster dot hierarchy as sh. Wait, the spelling hierarchy I, then run. Oops. Oh, I misclicked the cluster, and then I'm gonna run it again. Then yeah, and then we're gonna make our dendrogram. So dendrogram equals sch, which is our skippy cluster, and dot hierarchy dot then dendrogram open parenthesis sch, and we're gonna make our linkage open parenthesis again. Then we're gonna input the name of the variable name that holds our data set, x comma method equals word comma, and our metric is equal to Euclidean, and then it's gonna close this all parentheses. So gonna run this one. Oh, so there's something error. So in this error, I tried it before, then yeah, we should clean our data because could not convert into string to float the joy, because there's something in our data set that is a string, and our data set is just reading a float or a numerical data. So to fix this one, let's try to cut this one, and then cut again this one, and then we gotta shift enter this, and then actually I've researched it in, yeah, I used ChatGPT to fix this one. Then I will print x. I will run this one, and then you can see all the datas inside the the data set, the variable x can see some numbers and numerical datas and also some strings. Here, we're gonna clean the datas and using these codes. And then, gonna run this one. Oh, there's an error. Oh wait, sorry. So I used a lowercase x. By the way, I use a lowercase x. So yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so next you gotta use this one. Gonna paste it here, and we're gonna change our variable to the lowercase. And then shift. Then lastly is to use this code to convert the strings into float type. This type of float. So all the values inside the variable x will be converted as a type of a float. So gonna run this one, and then we're gonna print the data frame again, and then now we can proceed to import scipy dot cluster dot hierarchy as ACH, and then we're gonna make again our dendrogram equals ACH dot dendrogram open parenthesis ACH. We're gonna make our linkage open parenthesis, and our variable name x, comma, the method is equal to word, comma, and then the metric is equal to Euclidean, and then gonna close this one, and then close this one, and try to, and after we type this code, we should wait until the loading is finished, like he's constructing our dendrogram right now. So as we can see, there's a loading icon here. It means it is just making our dendrogram. So first, before while waiting, I will explain to you what is the DF or the data frame. So data frame, so the DF equals PD.read CSV. The RCSV is that line is reads a CSV file that loads into the data frame named DF. So that x equals DF that iLook is this line uses iLook or the location up, and it is upon the method to select a specific rows and columns from the data frame. And lastly is the DF. This simply displays the contents of the Jupyter notebook. When you type DF in a cell, Jupyter notebook will output the data frame, which is all the data sets that is stored in our X variable. So in summary, DF contains the entire data set of, actually it is not more customers, which is the Netflix movies and TV shows clustering, that's CSV. And then let's explain import skypi.cluster.hierarchy as SCH. So this line imports the hierarchy module from the skypi cluster package, giving us an alias of SCH, which stands for skypi cluster and hierarchy. In the dendrogram, this line generates a dendrogram using a hierarchical clustering of dataset X. So the SCH linkage, the linkage function performs a hierarchical agglomerative clustering on dataset X. So it will make something like a graph in a agglomerative clustering on the datasets inside the variable X. So in summary, the linkage function performs a hierarchical clustering using a word method with Euclidean distance. So yeah, I will show you the Euclidean distance later after it loads. Oh yeah, actually it is finished loading. So this is our dendrogram, and as you can see, there's something black here, so we're gonna remove that one. We're gonna input no labels equals true, and we're gonna shift, and then it will load again, and then it's clear. To show you where is the where is the customers and the Euclidean distance is, we're gonna put a label. So plt, to put a label, let's input plt dot title. Let's put a title of okay, let's put dendrogram as title, and then again plt dot x label. Gonna label the x, and then gotta label it the movies. Then again plt dot y label. I'm gonna label it Euclidean distance, and then we're gonna run that one, and then we'll wait. Oh, as you can see, there's a title dendrogram in this, and like I have said, I will show you the Euclidean distance, which is this 200, 400, 600, and the 800. That is our Euclidean distance. So next is we gotta identify the agglomerative clustering to know how many clusters do we have according to the distance or the threshold. By the way, we can check the distance or the threshold by counting these lines. Like for example, we input maybe 390, 380, and then we will count this line 1, 2, 3, 4. So we will expect that the clusters do we have in Euclidean distance of 90 at 390 is there are 4 clusters. 4 clusters. So to check whether how many distance is we're gonna input from sklearn dot cluster import agglomerative clustering. Wait, I think I have this. I don't think it is something like this. Yeah, there's an error, something here. So I'm sorry for that slight error, guys, because yeah, I forgot to install my Skykit Learn library in my Jupyter. So okay, let's go back and yeah, let's type again from sklearn dot cluster import agglomerative clustering, and then we're gonna enter hc equals agglomerative clustering n underscore clusters equals none, and the distance or thresholds is equal to 200. I think I'll put 200. I'll up 200, and then I'm gonna enter hc that fit in our variable x. Shift enter, and then I'll gonna print or show the expected cluster in the threshold in the Euclidean distance 200. How many thresholds or clusters inside the distance of 200, and then we put hc dot n underscore clusters underscore, and then shift enter, and then so there are 5. Let's count this: 1 2 3 4. So there's 5 lines under this distance of 200, which is the 1 2 3, the 1 2 3 4 5, the 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. So there are 5 clusters inside the distance or threshold of 200. Like, let us check let's put 390, and then we're gonna run it again, and we can see it is 5 again. So there are 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, there are 5. So yeah, that's all. So I hope you learned something for today's video, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.